Ignore my laptop being very loud. I hope footage is still usable. So, this is my book PSA. This was 6 years ago, so 2 years after the first film that we watched. And this was made because we had an assignment to make PSAs and I wanted to do something on books. I was a huge book geek. I kind of still am, though I don't really read as much anymore just because life. It was kind of inspired, if you know the music video Stay With Me by the band Bad Wolf. Not Wolves, but Bad Wolf. They don't exist anymore. They're now called Future Moon. Just like the aesthetics and vibe, but it's obviously not related at all. But I was trying to go for that kind of like fantasy look, so that's kind of what started. I don't really make fantasy films much anymore. Now I'm more establishing myself as a sci-fi dystopian filmmaker. I'm totally down to make another fantasy themed film, but I think my last one was White Carnation, freshman year of high school. I don't think I've really made any other films that were like fantasy. I know I made like dreamy kind of films, but fantasy, yeah, I really haven't done much anymore, and I kind of should get back into it. This I don't remember being on set as much. When we were filming the original film date, we actually had to leave school early because there was some water issues or something in the school. Couldn't use sinks or water fountains and stuff. From what I heard, I could have remembered it totally wrong, but that's what I remember, having to be sent home early. So we filmed, which actually was good because it gave me more time to get ready. This is more when I was starting to kind of get my style, what I wanted to more make, slowly developing who I was. So this one's more my aesthetics, like kind of going with the gothic, kind of like fairy tale, like fantasy, whatever. Location wise, like I said, we kind of got away with going where we want. This was filmed, if you climbed out the window of my film shop, there was a cute little area that had this little random bridge, and it had like a little gazebo. I don't think you can see that. It just was a cute little area. But yeah, so this is my PSA. So this one I'm going to put headphones in to listen to because there is audio. Ugh. This one's not as cringy. So, oh yeah, I don't think I said in my last video, anyone who acts is people from my shop. Or we did have a theater department that a lot of people did use to cast their films. I don't think I ever did that. I think I just used people in my shop as actors. I didn't cast a professional actor until freshman year of college, White Carnation. Even in my first film in college, I didn't use professional actors. I just used people I knew. Everyone here is just friends or people I knew who agreed. So, and these are for the costumes. They were all their own costumes. I wish I could remember more, but maybe watching it? Okay, here we go. This one I really still do love. It was supposed to actually go up on the National Book Foundation website, I think, but it never ended up just because I wasn't an author and they only put up videos from authors. So, yeah. Oh, the special effects. Don't come for me, I was still learning.
Jasper Fforde once said, "Books may look like nothing more than words on a page, but they're actually an infinite."
Fun fact about that voiceover, that wasn't originally intended. That, from what I remember, was an add-on later, because I filmed it just how it was, editing it, and it just didn't feel enough. It just felt like it could be more, something more impactful. So I was starting to research book quotes, and this one came up, and it fits perfectly. I thought it just kind of just made this more of a PSA, because, and the whole concept basically is, yes, technology is great, but just something different about books that you can't replace. So that's kind of what this is about, just something quick and simple. Did you guys see that? When I was trying to make my business card, I wanted to use this because Vellichor means a wistfulness of old bookstores. So I wanted that. I'm trying to use like the effect when the book is open, but like, oh, it's so bad. Like, you can't hear the book, you can't really see it, but it's kind of glowing. But it's bright out, you can't really see it. And then here, like, it's not even properly on the book. Like, in here, it's like, is the book closed? Yeah, the book's closed, so why is it still glowing like that? But don't come for me. I was doing all my own VFX. I didn't know what I was doing. I don't do VFX much anymore. Preservation, the test shoot, was the first time I had someone help me with VFX. Preservation, someone did most of my effects. Like, I still built, like, the meters, but real VFX, Preservation was the first time I just hired someone because, like, I love doing VFX. It's fun. I just don't have the skills. I'd rather give it to someone who knows what they're doing to make it look good. I can start it and build a base, but to bring it to life, I'd rather have it in someone else's hands. Though I don't think I did too bad. I don't know. I don't think I did too. Yeah, I did kind of bad. Like, I don't think it's even on it properly. Oh, God. This was such a nice shot. Would definitely have, like, moved the camera over so it's a little more, like, not as... But I think because the library was kind of small, that it was kind of hard to, like, with the camera. I kind of like that cut, though. This was definitely one of my better editing works in high school.
Books. Where your journey begins.
National Book Foundation. Did I co-wrote with someone? I forgot that with the PSA assignments we got partnered up with someone. A lot of high school is just gone out of my mind. Yeah, so that was... Oh, that effect. Oh. I would have just masked out the book. For someone who's never really done VFX before this, like, I don't think this is too terrible. It's not good, but... Is this literally... Are these videos literally just me trashing my own work? Because that's not what I was intentionally trying to do with this. I cringe really easily. I get really embarrassed really easily. So I got kind of like a dark sense of humor when it comes to my stuff. But yeah, so... Hope you liked this, and next film we will be watching... Let me see my list. The next one I'm gonna have a lot more to talk about. High school is kind of... I have 2 more films in high school that are mine. One called Make Believe, which I'm not comfortable showing just because it's got some, like, darker topics. I just don't want to review that. And then Saving Grace, which was my last film in high school. That was senior year was very traumatic for me. Just a lot of drama, just a lot of stuff that I was just, like, oversensitive about. And I still love that film. Like, I still, like, have it promoted on my film page. Like, I'm proud of it because, like, closing off my high school chapter, so I'm really proud of it. It's just I can't watch it. So I think the next film will be Welcome to High School, which was my first college film. And the last time that I cast friends as the lead in my films, or cast people that I know as leads, I started using Backstage and casting professional actors and never looked back. So, bye guys!